This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power and your performance on the golf course. More oxygen, more power. So a while ago, this was a long while ago actually, but there was a thing, I don't know if you remember anyone, it's called Clubhouse. So basically you would do some sort of presentation, people would just chime in, basically imagine like a radio interview, and I think as far as I'm concerned it's dead now. But I'd done one a few years ago for a load of golf pros, and all it was talking about golf performance and what golf performance is under the Unbreakable Golfers banner, as in a way we look at it. And the question was, I don't understand, like I said, I don't really want to get in the gym and lift heavy weights and anything that's included with that. And I was like, well, under what we do, golf performance is anything that you do outside of technical, outside of the golf swing, that increase your performance. So that could be breathing. And I was saying about how if you get more oxygen in your body, you can actually generate more power. Now the whole point of this wasn't that the fact that if you hold your breath and you swing a golf club. It was like let's say someone, their breathing technique is off. They don't breathe right. They're more of a mouth breather. They breathe from the upper chest rather than the lower belly. And let's say at the same time they've got sort of rounded shoulders and their upper back, so their torso rotation, if you was to test that, their upper back doesn't really turn a lot. There's quite a few restrictions in there. And I said, well, there's three main reasons for those restrictions. Obviously, there's loads of things that fall into those main reasons, but those three main reasons are, it could be joint, so it could be the spine itself where it's restricted. There's restriction to the spine. Another one could be the muscles around the spine that move it, and then the third one would be the fascia. And I said, well, like a lot of the studies that they do, especially at the Tireless Performance Institute, will find that a lot of the restrictions, as in a large percentage, are actually down to the fascia itself. So you might have a posture, you might have a restriction that you could fix by breathing, because a good way to fix the upper back, if it is fascia that's the problem, is by doing deep belly breaths. That's why a lot of the exercise, if you go to unbreakablegolfers.com, where you go down and find the Golf Mob, the free training plan, the exercises are in there, but how you will rotate your body a certain position and you will hold your breath. Deep breaths, turn, deep breaths, turn, and in doing that you're actually stretching out the fascia. And that's what I was saying about more oxygen, more power. Everything that we do inside of Unbreakable Golfers is based around the Unbreakable front nines. The Unbreakable front nine are the things that we do every day, and it's based around a level of thinking, which is we get up, we get clear, we get moving, we get better. Now these long-term targets are broken down into daily actions. You do those daily actions. So one of those daily actions could be that you are breathing better and you're putting your body in a certain position so that you can breathe and get more oxygen into your body, increasing the range of motion that you have. And you could do that as a simple exercise, and that would come under golf performance, and it would be one of your Unbreakable front nine. For us it would be correctives as one of the 9, and you could eventually get a bigger turn. And obviously if you've got a bigger turn, as long as you can control the golf club, you will have more power. So a couple of questions for you. If you are struggling with distance and it is less than it used to be, then it could be a fascial restriction in your upper body. And if that is the case, follow-up questions: what actions are you going to take today to increase that range of motion so that you can start getting your distance back? I would suggest more oxygen, more distance, do the exercises that are there, get the results you need. And if you want more information about Unbreakable Golfers, go to unbreakablegolfers.com. Good luck. For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.